Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with the final episode in this mini-series of Army Men, with the Green Army Men invading this red island here. In the first episode, they managed to go ahead and completely wipe out the beach defense. In the second episode, they also similarly rolled this hillside defense up here, and now they've unloaded all of their armor in a massive troop transport maneuver and are going to be attacking the manufacturing plant of the Red Army. The Red Army Men are stationed all throughout trenches, all throughout these random towers and sandbags. They have a serious heckin' force here, baby. And on top of that, they have two T-34 76s. Actually, are those 85s or 70? Those are 85s. My bad. A little bit better than a 76. Two 85s, as well as, I believe, three ZIS-2 anti-tank guns across the map as well. Not to mention, they've got a whole lot of RPGs and heavy machine guns and things like that their soldiers are carrying. As for the troop transports that the Green Army Men are coming forward with, they have M24 Chaffies, they have some of these amphibious vehicles, they've also got those M2 carriers. Here's one over here. They've also got some 76 Shermans, which are very powerful tanks, and just a hodgepodge of random vehicles, M8 Greyhounds, you know, just random stuff out here. Either way, guys, it should be an awesome battle. If you do enjoy, please be sure to smash that like button. Helps me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you have not already. We're working our way towards 500,000 subscribers. Hoping to hit that by the end of the year. And comment down below if you'd like to see some more Army Men side stories in the future. Let's get into it. Alrighty then, gamers, we're ready to get right on into this thing. Pressing start right now, and the Green Army Men convoy should begin its movement on forward. They're backing up to untraffic jam, it seems like. But fire is actually getting shot immediately from the green soldiers here. Got a couple of RPG troopers here for the Reds, whipping out their RPGs, and looks like maybe trying to get a beeline on that Sherman right there. Sherman already destroys one of the red bunkers there with its 50 cal. There goes an RPG shot, and it goes wide by a good bit and ends up landing on the ground right there, saving that carrier from exploding. If that thing had exploded and the soldiers were still getting out of it, that would have been real bad. That would have been an entire squad of soldiers dead before they even get to enter on into the battlefield. And the Sherman 76 right there goes up in flames, absolutely destroyed in a millisecond. It's okay though, because we do have more coming up on the left over this way. Oh, so many RPG shots coming on in here, mainly striking out against this M8 Greyhound, which does end up getting pretty crippled. I'd be surprised if that thing is still alive, and it is definitely not still alive right now. Let's check on the right side over here. We do have an M24 Chaffee pushing the advantage right now against a multitude of red soldiers chilling behind some sandbag barricades over this way. Not a super strong defense right here, but that red trooper is going to take out an anti-tank grenade and yoed it. And that's probably going to be it for that. Yep, there you go. The the tank goes down pretty quick right there. That was a yeet and a half, and it did not pay off one bit. Not even crew members getting out of that thing. They're probably all dead. I don't know what's happening here. Please enter back onto the battlefield, sirs. I don't know what was up with that right there. Either way, we do have some tank destroyers moving up as well, shooting an HE shot right on into the sand there. You gotta love that. Clearly, they took a good target practice before this battle. Over on the left side, it is turning into a bit of a tank graveyard as more vehicles show up and try to come up over this edge here and attack some of the red soldiers over yonder. We do have 50 cals from the greens firing out a good bit here, though. That 76 Sherman is bailing out its crew now, as it's probably got engine damage or hull damage, something like that. More RPG shots managed to strike right in the side of that. Whew, a really bad place to get shot if you are a tank, and follow-up shots are going to impact as the crew bails out. These guys could easily get gunned down in a matter of moments here as they disperse from the dead vehicle right there. My goodness. Luckily for the Greens, they did come packed with just a metric ton of vehicles. Well, maybe a metric pound of vehicles. They are made of plastic. But nonetheless, there is a lot of vehicles coming on up here and fighting in this war for the Greens, the war for the island, baby, and they have a lot of opportunities to regain some structure here on their army. and managed to get a lot of red kills. Right now, red soldiers doing very well. I am seriously surprised that not more of these plastic red soldiers are dying. These trenches must be providing some pretty good cover fire for them. Wow, massive shot from an RPG right there. Holy smokes. Jeez. Yeah, that is brutal, but what I was saying was these red infantry soldiers are lasting a really, really long time, which is very, very impressive. Green infantrymen now appear to be moving out on the far right side over here. We didn't have any infantry on the ground in this battle for the green soldiers. They were all in troop carriers, so now I think all of them have gotten out of their troop carriers and are fighting on the battlefield. And honestly, infantry might be the winning factor to this battle here, considering the fact that the green tanks are having absolutely no luck with the amount of RPGs coming into them, as well as just they're not being able to kill almost any of the red soldiers. The red soldiers in the trenches and things like that are surviving all of the shots from the tanks. And so maybe infantry is what's going to be needed to actually weed out a lot of these red soldiers going forward in this battle to come. That might just be the way that the greens have to do it. Because look at this. All of these reds, this is the red front line. And all of these guys are still alive. Like literally, there's not even that many RPG soldiers on the battlefield. The greens have just not killed any of them. Look at this, look at all the shots that are missing here. Are these green vehicles just potatoing or what? But no, the tanks have done absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing in this battle. Oh, okay, we are getting some intense fighting going on up here. I do want to pop back into slow-mo for just a little bit. Oh, that man got evaporated. Like Scoob. That's not good. And more greens coming up over to potentially meet that trooper's same fate. More grenades being tossed into these trenches. Hopefully that will clear them, because it's about dang time the greens managed to clear them. That's a lot of reds that are still being allowed to live right now on the front lines. There we go. Those grenades are going to do something at the very least. They're dislodging from the battlefield, resulting in the greens being able to kill them with some small arms fire there, which is very, very good. A couple of airborne troopers moving in with their arms here, and they're firing into the trenches left and right. A couple of them have grease guns. This guy's got a carbine with him. Take out that RPG trooper, please. It's about time y'all target the RPG troopers. Can't you tell that maybe the RPG troopers on this battlefield are doing some damage? You know, maybe that should be a priority for you boys. Take out the RPG troopers, you know? Universal Carrier over here pushing forward and getting some 50 cal fire down on this RPG trooper, which could be pretty helpful. I don't know how they're still all surviving. The Reds have the same amount of health as the Greens in this battle. The exact same amount of health. There we go. RPG goes down. Well, I guess it's really the tanks that are having the problems. The green infantry is actually doing pretty well. I mean, as we can see, they're getting up to the trenches and things like that, so there is still hope for this battle. But I thought that the tanks would do something. Something? Maybe, but no. No, sir. Not one bit. Massive green charge over here on the far right. This could be big for the greens. The far right over here could be a massive accomplishment for them. Honestly, if they could clear out all of the red soldiers on the far right over here, just wipe them down. There's a couple of machine gunners, a couple AK soldiers, Mosin Nagant soldiers, you know. Just take them down, and then you can side sweep to the left. Just do a little side sweep to the left, and bada bing, bada boom, you're in business. I should be the leader of this green army. I feel like I could do a good job. I genuinely do. I don't know what the green AI is doing, man. But they are clustering up over here. Meanwhile, there's a Zis gun way back here. It's HE shots. No, it's probably a little too far away to fire HE at those. But, I mean, just saying, an RPG even could just hit right here and take out a whole slew of green soldiers in a microsecond there. Slaughtering all of them, it would be an absolute disaster. We do have a couple of MGs for the greens over here, M16, as well as a BAR unit over this way, firing out over the trench and into some of the red figures over this way. These toy soldiers have managed to live for quite a long time, man. I bet some of the reds have some serious kills. Let's go ahead and check. This trooper's got 1 kill. This trooper's got 2. This trooper's got none. Okay, maybe not. This trooper's got none. This trooper's got 1. This Trooper's got 1. Alright, fair enough. This guy's got 2 kills. This guy right here has 5 kills and a tank kill. He just died, though. This trooper has 4 tank kills and 10 kills. This trooper has 3 tank kills and 8 kills. Yeah, it's the frickin' rocket troopers on the front lines that maybe you guys should be concentrating on, because it seems like the riflemen for the Reds aren't actually doing all that much. There we go, finally. It's about dang time. Holy cow. Whoa, M24 Chaffee way back here blowing up, throwing some greens over. Holy cow. My goodness, there are still some vehicles back here still alive, firing out their 50 cals and whatnot. Another Chaffee blowing up right there. Holy cow, another one's coming in here though. So maybe some of these vehicles can come in and help out. It's a good thing that at least some are still alive, though the vast majority has been destroyed here. There is a ZIS-2 right back there. You can kind of see it. It might be out of range right now for the Chaffee, and that'd be a very, very good thing if this Chaffee plays conservatively and just sort of acts as a supporting role for the infantry. The Greens could certainly do a lot larger of a push. I think it's fair to say that the front lines